Hello everyone, my name is Qi Zeng and I am from Management 4618, and this is for our web-based training project. What I'm going to train you today is about how to use some of the basic functions on Microsoft Word. So right now I already have Microsoft Word open. I'll close it right now and I'll show you how to open it from the desktop. So this is the desktop. You go down to the bottom left corner of your screen and click on Start. Click on the Start button. So right here, it shows a list of all the recent software I use. Since I use Microsoft Office Word pretty often, so it has already been listed on there. But if you don't use it that often, or if you want to find it in your programs, click on All Programs and find Microsoft Office, the folder named Microsoft Office, and click on it. And then scroll down and find Microsoft Office Word 2007 and click on the icon here. And that'll start Microsoft Word. And this is a new blank document. If you want to start from scratch, this is how you start. Or if you want to open up a document that you have saved earlier using Word, you click on the Office button here and then click on Open, and it'll take you to a list of all your folders, so you can just find the folder that your document is in and double click on the document, and there it is. So next I'm going to teach you about how to use the basic functions that pretty much every student uses for their homeworks and projects. Okay, so first I'm going to teach you how to change the font size and the font style of your text. So right now, if you want to change a font size or font style, you need to first highlight the sentence or the phrase that you want to change. So I've highlighted right here, and then over here it says font. So click on this arrow here and it'll give you a list of all the font styles that you have. So right now I have a Calibri. If I wanted to change to, let's say, Times New Roman, I'll click on here and it'll be changed to Times New Roman. And if I want to change the font size, right now my font size is 12, so if I want to change it to 20, you'll see that it's changed to 20 now. So that's basically how you change your font style and font size. Also, sometimes, for example, if you're doing a document and you're writing a paper and if you want to make certain sentences or phrases bold, you click on the button right here. It's a B and it says bold, so click on it and you'll see the title of my paper has changed to bold. And also, if you want it to be italic, so if you want it to be not so straight but slide a little, so this is how you do it. There's an I button right here, so click on it and it'll change to italic. And also, if you wanted to underline certain phrases, this is the button. It says U and there's an underline here, so it's pretty easy to find. So just click on it and there will be a underline under my title. So you can do this for whatever word or sentences that you want to change. So just remember to first highlight it and then click on one of these buttons to either make it bold, italic, or underlined. And also there's a little arrow here that you can change the style of your underline. So if you want a single underline, you choose this one. This is a double underline. This is a bold, a thick underline, and there are other styles. So what if you accidentally made a change and you wanted to change it back? You can click on this button here. It says undo. So once you click on it, you can see that the underline is gone. So it's the change I just made was gone. So if you made a mistake or an error, and if you want to go back to the previous step, just highlight the words that you want to change and then click on undo. So while we're working on the title of the document, another thing you want to know is how to make the title to start at the center instead of starting on the left or on the right, because most times when you're writing a paper on Word, you want to make the title that start at the center, so it looks good. So right now it is already at the center because I have chosen the correct option, the center option. So it's called center text. Once you click on it, the title is going to be at the center. So if I unclick it, it'll start at the side, which is the default. The default setting, it'll start from the left. So once I click on center, it'll go to the center. If I wanted to start like regular text from default, it'll say from, you can click on the button right here. It says align text left, and it'll start from the left. And if you wanted to start from the right, just click on the button right here, and it says align text right. So the thing about Word is, if you are not sure about a function, you can always mouse over to the button, and it'll give you a brief name and description for the button, and you'll probably get an idea of what it is about. Also, there are cases where you might want to make the changes to the color of the text. The way to do that is also highlight the text that you want to change color to, and click on the button right here. It says font color, and you click on the arrow, and it'll give you a list of all the colors you can choose. Here are some of the theme colors. So as you mouse over the colors, you'll see the color of the text actually changing as you move your mouse arrow. So I'll change the font color to, let's say, to blue right now, and now it is blue. If I want to make more changes to it, I'll still highlight the text and go to the font color arrow and change it. And here are some of the standard colors, such as red, orange, yellow. If you want to change more colors, click on more colors, and you can actually customize the colors that you choose in this option here. This is the custom colors. So as you can see down here, as you move your mouse, you can see the colors changing, and you can customize to make your own color. And once you're done, just click OK. But I won't make any changes right now, so I'll click on cancel. When we're working on a document, especially let's say an assignment or an essay from our professors, it is important to know that a lot of professors require certain requirements for the essay or the assignment. A lot of professors prefer to have the essay in double space. So how we change the spacing of the document, I'm going to show you to right now. So right now I'll click on this paragraph right here, and right now it is single spaced, as you can see. If I want to change it, I click on this button right here. It says line spacing, and just click on it, click on the arrow, or click on the whole button is fine. Right now it's actually 1.15 spacing, so if I wanted to change to single space, I click on 1.0, and you can see the lines of the paragraph are actually tighter, so it is changed to 1.0. So now it is single spaced. If I wanted to make it double spaced, I click on line spacing button again and change it to 2.0. And now you can see the change is very obvious. So now it's double spaced. If you want to make any additional changes to spacing, just click on the button and click whatever spacing option you wanted to choose. And there are more line spacing options when you click on here, so you can actually customize the alignment and outline level, but those are not used that often. So that's how you change spacing. Now since we're done with the spacing, I'll change it back to the original style so it doesn't look all different and stuff. So I'll click on line spacing again and change it to 1.15, which was the original style. So also right here you can see there is there are numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4 at the beginning of each line. So if you want to make your document look like that, you need to click on here. It says numbering, and once you click on it, it'll give you a list of all the numbering options you can choose. So or you can even change them to a style of A, B, C, D, or things like that. So these are all the options that you can choose. If you don't want them to have numbering, just click on none, and the numbers will be gone. See, now since I click on none, the numbers are gone. If I wanted to make the numbers appear again, I'll just click on here. And the first option is always the default option, so if that's fine with you, just click on the button and it'll be here. Also, other than numbering your paragraphs or your sentences, bullet points are very common in essays or assignments as well. So if you would like to create bullet points from your essay, simply highlight the document. Highlight the phrases that you want to bullet point and click on the button right here. It'll say bullets. So if you click on it, the default is the round circle black bullet points, and if you would like to customize that, you can change it to other styles like the circle of this one or the square, and there are other options as well. So but right now we'll just go with the circle one because that's the default one. So there you have it. That's the bullet points. So another function we use very often is the indent button. So typically when we start a paragraph, I'll start a new paragraph from here. It'll start from the beginning, depending either on the left or on the right, or in the center, depending on which alignment you have. But if you would like to start a new paragraph, sometimes you want to have a space at the beginning, so that's called the indent. So right now, if you click on the button here, it says increase indent. You'll see that there will be a space right here, and that's how a lot of people begin to start their paragraphs. They have an indent here, so when the readers read the document, they know that it is a fresh paragraph. If you don't want the indent, simply click on decrease indent, and the indent will be gone. So another one of the most used functions under the Home tab is the Format Painter. It is used when you want to apply a certain format to the selected text. So let's say if I wanted to change my whole paper to the format of the title, I first select the title and then I select Format Painter and then simply highlight the text that I want make the changes to. So in this case, if I wanted to change the whole text, the whole paper into the format of the title, I will highlight the whole paper, and you'll see now my entire paper becomes the same format as my title. It's blue, it's italic, and it's bold, and it is all font size 20. If I don't want this change, I simply click on undo, and it says undo paste format. So I'll go back to my previous step before I made the change to the format. So you use this function very often because whenever you use copy and paste, there are formatting issues, so you want to use this tool to very easily and very quickly fix that. And other than the Home tab, the Insert tab also has some useful functions. You can use it to insert pictures, tables, and other stuff like clip arts and shapes and stuff, and charts. So I'll just do a quick demonstration here to teach you how to insert a picture. So I click on picture and it'll give me the option to insert pictures from my computer. So I simply choose a picture here, and now it is inserted. And I can also change the layout of the picture just to make the frame look different. So I'll change to no frame, so you won't see that if you unclick the picture, you will not see the frame of the picture. Actually, to better describe it, it's actually not a frame but the border of the picture. So the selection that I just made was called it was called the soft edge. So right here you can see the edge is very soft. There's no black borders or no lines around the sides of the picture. So that's why it is called soft edge. But that's just one of the formats that you can use. If you want, you can also change it to other formats and other styles according to your personal taste. So that's just a basic preview of how you insert a picture from your computer to the document. Other than the insert function, the page layout function is also very useful. There are functions here that teach you how to change the margins of your document. So right here you can click on the margin and it gives you all the options you can use, and also the custom margin option you can click on here, and it'll give you the margins. You can change to, see it says top, left, gutter, bottom, right, and then gutter position. And so you can pretty much change the margin all around your paper to 1 inch or 1.5 or 1.25 or whatever. So right now I'll change the margin of my paper to 1. And now you can see the margins have been changed. So other than the margins, the other functions under the page layout tab are kind of similar to the Home tab. So you can also change the colors of your text and the fonts, and also, as you can see, as I mouse over, the styles change. And also you can change the theme of your whole document. So as you mouse over, you see the themes change to different styles. And there are also indent options over here and spacing options over here as well. One of the final functions that you use once you finish your document is the spelling and grammar check. If you click on this, a small window pops up and it'll show you from beginning of the paper to the end, and it show you in order what kind of errors that you have right now, and you can decide whether to ignore or change the error. And the errors will usually be marked in red. You can see here there are red underlines beneath each of the error words or sentences. So but if you think that's not an error or the system made a mistake, just ignore. You can click on ignore once and it'll pop up again. But if you want to ignore it all, the system will automatically unmark all those words that you ignored. So that's how you make changes to the document. If you think there are mistakes, just make changes. Click on change. There are suggestions. So if you change it, you won't need to worry about that again. But also it is the same thing as the ignores. If you want to change everything, just click on change all for the same word, and you won't see it again. So this function is very useful because we make mistakes as we type up stuff. So this function will help us to check the format and the wording and the spelling of the paper to see if there are any mistakes. It's not perfect. There are a lot of mistakes of the system, but you can manually make changes. And that is everything we have to talk about today about how to use the basic functions of Microsoft Word. Hopefully this will be helpful to new users of Microsoft Word, because Word is a very useful function, especially to college students like us. We'll use Word very often, almost for every class, to do assignments and write essays and other uses. So thank you for watching.